Hello, crypto world. Welcome to the Chart Historian. My name is Justin, and I will be your host. So today I'm looking at the XRP chart, and I'd like to discuss this pattern right here. So I've been doing some deep diving into XRP corrective structures, and there's some interesting things going on in it. And you can make an argument that this F pattern, now if you're not familiar with the way I've broken these sections down of this decline, you can go back and watch some of my other videos where I do a deep dive into this. Now, there is an argument to be made that you can start this pattern F, which is the capitulation part of the greater correction, here, or you can move it further up to here. Now, they have different consequences or ramifications, put it that way, depending on what you choose. So currently, the way things are looking, especially with this move up and then this kind of move back down, let me zoom in a little so we can get a closer look. So here's a closer look at what is currently going on with this move up and then kind of coming back down. To me, that looks like it could potentially be the beginning of the swoop down. So if you have the chart starting, the F pattern starting here, and that you could still potentially have that swoop down here. I'll show you what it looks like right here. So it'd be roughly this playing out. So this is the original fractal back during the first time it played out in 2013. So this is the original. All others are essentially photocopies of this. So the DNA pattern or echo is still in this one, as you can see, but it's looking like we potentially may be going into this kind of swoop down section. Now, that's looking at it from that point of view. Now, if you move it further up, and the argument for this is that, so you have E that comes up and then it does a bull. Usually the first major pullback up is where the F pattern starts. You can see that here in the very beginning. So it came up on the E pattern, it formed the bull, came to a peak, declined, and then it was the first major move up where the F pattern began. So if you assume that this is the beginning of the F pattern, well, you can go to the next time this F pattern played out, and it played out in a little more vertical kind of fashion than the first time, but it's the same structure. You can see that, let's see, let me zoom in, get it both in the same screen. So you can see that it came up here, has this little tiny move back up here, has it again, it's just like a tiny little thing, then a third peak right here, a third peak right here, and then the swoop down. So that DNA echo is in this one, and it's also in this one. But if you took this one, it's a little more vertically oriented, and copied and pasted it onto here, it could look something like this. So that is an interesting concept. Again, it puts us really at the same point, that swoop down. Now, if it's more vertically oriented like this one, the swoop down could be more extreme versus the more horizontal concept of this one, and it would be roughly here. So either way, to me, this right here is looking like this part right here, which could proceed into this. Now, if we go further down, this also changes the dynamic of when in a previous video, I put on some Fibonacci retracements, theorizing that historically speaking, it has gone from here to, at a minimum, to a 702 retracement level. If you move this back up further here on one of the previous times in history, it actually changes it to being a little lower. Instead of the 702, it drops it down to here, the 0.618. So you could say, historically speaking, in that case, the move back up at a minimum, historically speaking, has gone to the 618. Time will tell with all that. Right now, I think we potentially are moving into this section. At least it's looking like that right now. Now, we don't know how low this will go. Time will tell. But the cool thing is that we are near the bottom of this entire corrective structure. So what comes next is it's going to push back up, and we will go into a range-bound sideways movement for a time before we go into the next bull run. Well, I hope you found value in this video. If so, it'd be much appreciated if you hit that like button and the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified of when I put out new videos. You know, I am not a financial advisor, so none of this here should be construed as investment or financial advice. Well, I'm so glad you caught this video. I hope you catch my next one. Have a great day, and bye for now.